I I guess like everyone else, been used, been misunderstood, mistreated, and I just wanted to just share a story of my friend. Right, he's in his 70s now, and what he said to me, I understood it, of course, but I just wanted to share it with you, which is he used to be in a business, and so he and his business partner would try to I guess you could say trade products, right, or try to move products. But sometimes this business partner of his, when he could not sell certain things, or let's say he would buy a product from him or obtain a product from him, the next day that person would come back with a bottle of the same product, but he wants his money back, stating that is expired 3 years ago. Of course, my friend, he knows that that's not true, and so he would, without asking any questions, accept it and refund him his money, right? Knowing that he lied. Knowing that he lied. All right? There were even times that, let's say, this bottle of a product came with 100 capsules, and then the person used 80, effectively leaving 20 capsules. This guy would have the audacity to ask my friend to reimburse him for the 20 that's left over, right? And so my friend just put it this way, is that friendship costs more than money, right? The friendship that they have costs more than money. For me to listen to it, it was, of course, not easy because, of course, I care a great deal about him, right? But, of course, they stopped being friends. Of course, my friend let that relationship decay, okay, as a result of it, right? So it was a natural process of, just getting to know the person for who they really are. But of course, like I reiterated, friendship comes first, is in his mind, right? So oftentimes when I do things for people, I have no expectation, right, of them giving back to me, right? I just pay for I guess, the luxury of having them in my presence, okay? Having the luxury of them in my presence, have a great time. And to me, money in that case doesn't really mean much, right? But if you're tight on money, right? You don't have a job and you're trying to make ends meet and you have pride. It's like paying for stuff you can't even afford, then that is a serious problem that you have to re-examine, right? And seeing that, oh, let's say you're usually the one who takes people out for lunch or dinner, right? But you really don't have the money, and if they're so used to you paying because you set yourself up that way, and now it's, your turn to say, what, can we split it, or can you get me this time? And they say no, don't be surprised, right? But, like I said, just treat it like no expectations of people, no disappointment, right? And just always make sure you have enough at least for yourself, all right? And, you know, like, that's just the easiest way to put it, all right? People are people, people change, and there is no control or a way of predicting oftentimes, what people's intents or motives are, their habits, their behavior that could have, started from a long time ago, or something that, happened to them, and as a result, they turned into this type of a person, right? So there's a lot of different factors, but, just remember that when you do stuff, don't expect anything back, and do it because you honestly want to, not because you feel obligated to. All right, unless there's a situation where work requires you, to make push into shove, and so on and so forth, right? But anyway, just live the way that you seek is natural and you can tolerate, right? Although tolerating is not a way that, I would say encourage you to be, per se. But, just, do what is in your means. All right? All right. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.